Good morning, folks. It is February 24th, and this morning I'll be doing the final reveal of my build of the Tamiya 148 scale Lockheed P-38F/G. My build is of a G. Rex Barber's plane, or actually the plane Rex Barber flew on Operation Vengeance when he and his colleagues shot down Yamamoto's Mitsubishi Betty, an incredible mission. This has always been one of my favorite planes. Actually, it is my favorite American plane of World War II. And more about that in other videos, not this one. I've already done quite a few videos as I built this. I look back and I started the build on January 1st, so it's been about 8 weeks. Although there's a huge amount of detail, it is a very easy build because Tamiya just did an excellent job with molding, precision, design. There are quite a few build videos out there on YouTube put up by folks far more talented than me, and I haven't watched all of them, but everyone I have watched, I didn't hear a negative word about what was in the kit or how it went together, and I will join that praise. My kvetching would be largely because of my own inadequacies as a model builder. Old eyes that aren't really happy with the small font on Tamiya instructions, but the detail and the information is there. I could nitpick about things I don't like, but it's an excellent kit. It builds up really nicely, and let's just go to the unveiling right now. So here it is, final reveal of the kit. I used Tamiya XF62 olive drab as the main color, no mixing, just straight, laid over silver, and that was on top of black primer. I think it's too dark compared to other color pictures I've seen and artist renditions. And if I were doing it over again, I'd probably mix in something with the olive drab to lighten it up. I gave the plane a satin or semi-gloss varnish finish, which probably makes it a bit darker. I did not want the flat finish, which I usually do, or a matte finish, just because I didn't want to dull down anymore the chipping effects, the aluminum silver color poking through. I used actual chipping on the roots of the wings, and then I dabbed it and applied other spots with a little sponge. This was my first time doing it. I was pretty nervous about the whole process, but I got some expert advice from some good friends and followed that as best I could and tested it out on my mule, so I'm happy. Yeah, the aerial is on for those who watched, I think, my last video. That worked out nicely. There was no mention of that in the Tamiya instructions. There's my one nitpick with the instructions that I'll mention in this video if I haven't before. Yeah, well, I've learned a lot from this build, and I say that because there are more Lightning builds from Tamiya and other manufacturers in the future. And in fact, they're going to be happening in 2026 if everything goes well. Yes, the Lightning, the P-38 Lightning, will be to me this year what the SE5A was a year or two ago when I built that. You just can't build one. You've got to build more, at least if you're me. So here it is, and as I promised, and I am remembering it now, I will put some still pictures now here at the end. Thanks so much for watching.